Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be going from this to this in only 5 minutes. So if you like this kind of content and if you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos every Monday and Thursday. And if you want to see how I managed to do this in 5 minutes, then just keep on watching. Okay, so if you want to do your makeup really fast and especially like in 5 minutes, I think it's very important to have your kind of everyday makeup very accessible. So I have everything here in front of me, and you can have this in a little container on your bathroom or in your bedroom or something like that, but very accessible. And I've noticed that this can be really useful for people like me that really like to sleep in. And also, if you are a mother, you probably don't have a lot of time in the morning when you're getting ready, so a 5-minute makeup should be really useful. And now, so that I can actually manage to do this in 5 minutes, I'm just going to show you ahead what products I'm going to be using, and then I don't have to lose a lot of time talking through it. So I got all of my brushes in here, and one thing that can be really nice is to use a hydrating primer. I'm using the vitamin primer from Primark. And as I said, this one is hydrating, so this one is good. And then I'm going to use a foundation and concealer combo. I'm using the Kiko Full Coverage 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. But I'm using this one mostly as a concealer, but then also spread it a little bit. And then I'll add more coverage with a powder foundation. And this one is also from Kiko. This is the Gold Waves Powder Foundation, and it's got SPF 50. So this one is very useful for on-the-go look, and it does help to set your makeup and add a little bit more coverage. So I really like to use this one when I don't have a lot of time. Then another thing for your face that can also be very useful is to have kind of a face palette that's got a little bit of everything. So this one is the Kiko face palette, and this is the number 02. So it's got a bronzer, a blush, and then a highlighter. So this one is a little bit broken, but it looks really good and it's very useful to use. So you get 3 products all in one item, so this one is very useful. And then you can use this one for your eyes, and I would also use an eyebrow gel, and this one is from LIDL. Because I already like the way my eyebrows look, I don't need to do much to them, but you can also use an eyebrow pencil if the gel isn't enough. For mascara, this one is one of my current favorites. I feel like having mascara always completes a look. And then I always like to have a black pencil on my waterline. And I really love the Kiko Everlasting Kajal. Then for a quick look, I usually tend to use a creamy lipstick or a gloss. And today I'm using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade Con. And then if you got time, you can also set your makeup with a setting spray. I'm using the Fix and Perfect from Primark. And I am going to try my best to actually do this in 5 minutes, and for that I got my phone here. It's charging, but I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes and let's see how this goes. Okay, so start. Going with the primer a little bit, and you should always moisturize. So if you have used a moisturizer, you can also count that one as a primer. Foundation, I'm applying it. This one has a doe foot, it's very useful. Doing it on my under eyes and a few areas that I got some spots, and blending it really quickly with a brush with a sponge it could look a little bit better, but I think it's not as easy or as fast. Focus a little bit more here on the under eye area, but really make sure it's blended. So yeah, that added a lot more coverage, and now going with a powder brush and the powder foundation, pressing it really nicely on my under eye area. And just kind of even it out. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. Just do a little bit bronzer. I'm not actually going to do blush because being on a hurry, you already tend to be a little bit more flushed. Doing a little bit of highlighter, also on the brow bone. Take your finger on the inner corner, and you can also do a little bit of bronzer, I think, on the crease, just to give it a little bit of color. As I said, I am lucky and my brows don't need much. Pencil on the waterline. Do a little bit of mascara. This part I always take a little bit more time to be really careful, and I got a little smudge there. This was from the pencil, but I can clean that up later in a second. So lipstick. Setting spray. And what time do I have? Well, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Okay, so this is a really basic look, but I do think it looks really nice. Still letting that fixing spray dry, but basically we did all of it and didn't smudge much. As you can see, it was only that little bit there. It's very easy to clean up. So that was very easy to clean up, and if you still got like 1 or 2 more minutes, you can do a little bit more. Just going to take a little bit more bronzer on my lid. But basically that is it. It's a super easy look that really anyone can do. You don't need to know a lot about makeup. And I used mostly face brushes. You don't actually need a lot of brushes. I used one for foundation, one for powder, and one for bronzer, and another one for highlighter. But you can probably do foundation with one, powder and bronzer with another one, and then probably use your fingers for highlighter. Just pressing it very lightly. I'm also just adding a little bit more powder on my under eye and my smile lines because these areas tend to crease a lot more on me. But basically, this is a perfect 5-minute makeup routine for me. And I do try to not give myself excuses, so I'm gonna try to follow my own advice and use these products every day for a 5-minute makeup. It's really easy to do. And then you can really adapt this routine for whatever works for you. As I said, my brows, I already like them this way, but if you have very sparse brows, you probably want to spend a little bit more time there and maybe don't do lipstick, I don't know. But yeah, this is what I do. It's a very simple look, but if you are like me, this does give me a little bit of confidence, and I do have some spots here that covers it up a little bit. Maybe I'll feel like I don't have people staring at it as much. The mascara makes you look a little bit more awake. Personally, I think I was looking very tired, and I am very tired before I did this. So this does give you a little bit more something. So yeah, this was a very quick and easy thing to do, and if you like this video, then don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Let me know your 5-minute makeup routine in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That helps me so much, and it's free. And on my next video, I'm going to be reacting and trying to recreate my first video here on my channel. So if you'd like to see that, then don't forget to subscribe for new videos every Monday and Thursday. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!